I'm back. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? First off, hit that like button. Make sure you're sharing the content and make sure you're subscribed to the Ken's Pats Talk Patriots podcast. Just another reminder: this is not just a Patriots podcast. We talk all NFL, weekly recaps. When I'm starting noticing, this is week three, my week three recap, and a week four preview. So, hey, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're sharing the content and make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Pats Talk Patriots podcast. First off, man, I hope you guys enjoyed week three. Hope you enjoyed my show last week. Got a lot of traction on that show, man. A lot of comments. I really appreciate it. Week three. What a week three. If you didn't just watch my latest episode, I just dropped my Patriots episode, did my recap of the Steelers game. I did a preview of us playing the Carolina Panthers. So I ain't gonna talk much about that. You're gonna have to go over there to go to the videos and check out that episode of my Carolina Panthers preview and Steelers recap. But man, what a week three it was. The Colts are 3-0. The Indianapolis Colts 3-0. The 3-0 Indianapolis Colts went into Tennessee. Now, Titans not a good team right now, so it's not a tough place to go. But they went into Tennessee and put it on them, blew the Titans out at home. That game wasn't as close as what the final score may indicate. And I told guys, Daniel Jones, I love the Daniel Jones signing with the Colts. I told guys that Daniel Jones signing with the Colts is one to keep an eye on. I knew Anthony Richardson was not going to work there, and Daniel Jones fits the Colts perfectly. He got a lot of weapons, good running game, good offensive line. I love the wide receiver, and guess what? They play inside a dome with an offensive head coach. Colts are a good team, man. And yes, I'm believing the hype. I'm riding the hype train. This ain't no, oh, they're just fooling us all their teams. No, the Colts are pretty good, 3-0. Nobody thought the Colts be 3-0. And they beaten they beat the Broncos, they beat the Dolphins. The Dolphins are a mess. And they just beat the Titans, but everybody thought Denver was gonna be pretty good, and they beat Denver. Now it was on a final field goal, whatnot, but they still won the game. A lot of people had Denver in the preseason ranked pretty good. They had a lot of preseason expectations for them Broncos, and Indianapolis Colts beat them at home. Then they went on the road. Now they get a big test this week going to LA. We're gonna find out a whole lot about the Colts. If they can go to the Rams and win that game, they beat the Rams in LA. Yeah, it's time to. I only think a lot of people got the Colts in their top 5 power rankings right now, and I think they should be. I think they should be the Colts, like at least, now probably not top 5, but top 10 at least, top 7. Let's just say top 7. Nobody's talking about this team. Colts are a good team, man. I love what I'm seeing. They can and they haven't even. I don't think they punted a lot yet. Like man, they are putting up some crazy numbers. Dan Jones hasn't turned the ball over yet. Jonathan Taylor looks like the old Jonathan Taylor, and I love the wide receivers they got. Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, A.D. Mitchell. They got some guy, Tyler Warren at tight end. That defense is balling. Keep an eye on the Colts, man. Keep an eye on the Indianapolis Colts. Steelers, quick recap of that, man. Because I just talked about that. Steelers let the Patriots hang around and still only beat the Patriots. My New England Patriots only by a touchdown, 21-14. Rodgers threw a pick, had 2 touchdowns. But for the most part, they didn't really do much against the Patriots. The Patriots fumbled the ball 4 or 5 times. Mondre Stevenson had 2 fumbles. Gibson had a fumble. Drake May had a fumble in the interception. The Patriots don't turn the ball over 5 times. The Patriots win that game, but going away. The Patriots win that game. So I expect the Patriots to be better this upcoming week against the Panthers. And still got to go out to Ireland to play in the morning game on Sunday. So that's going to be interesting there to see the Vikings and Steelers. Get to the Vikings here shortly. What else happened week 1? Ravens played Monday night. I get into that here shortly. The Buffalo Bills last Thursday against the Miami Dolphins. I predicted this game last week. Now, it wasn't a blowout everybody thought, but the Bills don't stop it right now. They're firing on all cylinders. Josh Allen's not even turning the ball over. And he came into the league as a turnover machine his first couple of years. Since Diggs left, and when they had Diggs, he was still turning the ball over. Josh Allen is playing at another level right now. I mean, I thought the Dolphins did cover that game. I thought they were going to demolish the Miami Dolphins, but no, I didn't come close to that. It was competitive for the most part. Actually, the Dolphins had opportunity, but they just couldn't really finish out, man. Couldn't really execute. Tua threw the crazy pick, but I like what I'm saying. Buffalo's playing some good football right now. It's hard not to give them credit, man. They in my own division, but the Buffalo Bills are playing some good football right now, man. Hats off to Buffalo, man. Patriots will be traveling to Buffalo next Sunday night to play the Buffalo Bills, man, on prime time. So that's gonna be interesting. We got all next week talk about that one. All next week. The Cowboys getting blown out by Chicago. Everybody picked the Bears to win. I mean, the Cowboys to win. Everybody picked the Cowboys to win. Everybody. I don't think nobody picked Chicago to win. And what happened? Cowboys let everybody down. Got blown the hell out of there. Caleb Williams finally looked like what the Bears drafted him to be. He looked real good. Dak Prescott had 2 picks. CeeDee Lamb got hurt on a crazy like a hip drop tackle. Why did you have CeeDee Lamb in the backfield as a running back? That was crazy. Cowboys missed Michael Parsons. They couldn't even get pressure on Caleb Williams. They didn't even touch him. Couldn't get to him. They missed Michael Parsons. They got Green Bay this week. We're about to get into that. Cowboys are in trouble. And they got injuries. CeeDee Lamb's probably about to be on IR out a couple games. Tyler Booker's going to be out a couple weeks. I know they got Diggs got hurt. Man, the Cowboys got some problems. But hats off to the Bears, they look real good. They got Luther Burton, had a long flea flicker touchdown. Roman Dunze beating Trayvon Diggs like a drum. Now, I do think Trayvon Diggs kind of slipped and fell, but still, man, the Bears look real good going up against the Cowboys, man. And Ben Johnson and the Bears, let's see how they do this week against the Raiders, but see they can maintain that momentum, but look real good against the Cowboys. Nobody gave them a chance to win. They were just based on what they've seen. The Bears were 0-2, and the Cowboys were coming off a big overtime win to the Giants. So, be interested to see what happens there. Vikings, Bengals, the battle of the backups. Carson Wentz outplayed Jake Browning. Nothing else to say there. Carson Wentz outplayed Jake Browning, and now you might have a quarterback controversy brewing in Minnesota. You may have a quarterback controversy brewing because of Carson Wentz. That's only 1 week. If he continues to play good, he continues to lead the Vikings to wins and playing and stats looking good, playing pretty good in that Kevin O'Connell scheme. There's no way you put J.J. McCarthy back out there. It's early, but McCarthy can't stay healthy. He's had 2 injuries so far, coming off the ACL injury. He got hurt. I think what is this, like a ankle injury or something? Like he suffered an ankle injury against the Falcons a couple weeks ago. Can't stay healthy, and then when he's on the field, he hasn't really looked that great. Turn the ball over. He's not seeing the field good. So if Carson Wentz continue to play mistake-free football, and Carson Wentz can turn the ball over, he will. He can continue to play the mistake-free football. You stick with the hot hand. That's a good team he has running, and Jordan Addison comes back this week against the Steelers. So you got to stick with the hot hand. Got to stick with the hot hand. The Eagles come back and beat the Rams. That was a crazy finish, a crazy game. I just knew that Rams had that game. I just knew that. Just knew it. And the Eagles come back, 2 block kicks, 2 block extra point, or 2 block field goal by Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. Jordan Davis returned the last one. The Eagles finally opened the playbook up and got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith going. Saquon Barkley still hasn't gotten on track yet, but the Eagles are still 3-0. Rams, you got to be kicking yourself. How did you lose that game? Like, how did they have that game? They cannot beat the Eagles. They can't beat them. So Eagles come back when they're 3-0. On the 49ers, undefeated. They're still playing some good ball. Like what I'm saying from the San Francisco 49ers. Playing real good. Mac Jones with Brock Purdy out. Mac Jones playing some good ball. Just the Chiefs. The Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs, these are not your old Chiefs. They don't look right, but, they got to win against the Giants, and the Giants just made a quarterback change. But back on the Chiefs a minute, the Chiefs got to get going because the Chargers beat the Broncos. The Chargers are 3-0. They're undefeated, along with the Colts, along with the Buffalo Bills in the AFC. Chargers got to get, the Chiefs got to get going because the Chargers going to run away with this division. They don't. They're already, 2-0 in division. They're 2-0 in division right now. No. The Chargers are 3-0 in division. They beat the Chiefs. They beat on week 1 in Brazil. They beat the Raiders week 2 on Monday Night Football, and they just beat the Broncos. Crazy for them to have these 3 straight games in the division. But the Chargers are 3-0. You're 3-0 Chargers. Jim Harbaugh got those guys playing, man. Like what I'm saying for the Chargers. The defense pretty good too. They got to stay healthy, but like what Herbert and them are doing. The Chiefs. Giants just made a quarterback change. Jackson Dart's going to start this week for the Giants against the Chargers. Craig, we just mentioned the Chargers. And I think the Chiefs, they don't look like the Chiefs now. They probably get Worthy back. They get Rice back in a few more weeks. And Rice will be back this week. I'm about to do the week 4 preview. Rice will be back this week against the Ravens. But these Chiefs don't look. They can't run the ball. It's just Patty Mahomes or bust. Kelsey's not doing much. They don't have no receivers. Tyquan Thornton catches the ball here or there. But let's see if Rice can bring something to this offense. He bring like a spark. And then maybe they can get see if Worthy can bring a spark. And then they get Rice back in a few weeks. See how that goes. But Chiefs got to get going. Chiefs they got to get going. Monday Night Football. The Baltimore Ravens lost to the Detroit Lions. Detroit looked good, won 2 in a row. They demolished the Bears last week, and then they come on this past week and they play on this past Monday night and they beat the Ravens. I don't even think the game was as close as the scoreboard indicates, because from an offense standpoint, Detroit just bullied Baltimore. It's tough to say that our Baltimore Raven team got bullied. Lamar Jackson was magnificent against the NFC. His stats look good, but when it mattered most, Lamar couldn't do nothing. Kept getting sacked. I think they sacked him 7 times. I think I seen they was all over Lamar, all over. So I want to see how Baltimore bounces back this week against Kansas City. But Detroit looked real good, getting Jameson Williams going, Armand St. Brown going, getting Jameer Gibbs and Dave Montgomery. That Detroit team is loaded. Jared Goff played mistake-free ball, and they won. Dan Cameron going for it on fourth down multiple times. So, like what I'm seeing from Detroit over Baltimore, they beat them. And that's it for week 3. Week 4, we've got some big-time games. Tampa and Philly. Can the Eagles finally beat Tampa Bay? They've struggled down there. I think I've seen something earlier. They're going to try something different this year. They might go down there a day or so early to get used to the Tampa, get to the Florida weather or something. But sometimes you got to do these. You got to play these little tricks with your mind. You got to do these little mental things just to try to get over that hump. But can Philly finally beat Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay? We're going to find out. Can you? Chiefs and the Ravens, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. I actually thought this one should have been Sunday Night Football, Chiefs Ravens, but you got to see, can Kansas City carry the momentum back home? They lost their only home game so far. They lost that to the Eagles last week. 2 weeks ago. So let's see if the Chiefs can continue that, and if Baltimore can bounce back on a short week from that disappointing loss to Detroit. I expect to see a different Baltimore Raven team, man. That Baltimore Raven team did not have it. Derrick Henry been fumbling in all 3 games so far. Like, come on, man. Baltimore got to get going. I think I'm going to go with Baltimore in that game. I think Baltimore's going to show out this game. I think they get going. I think they get back on track. They beat Kansas City. I just don't think the Chiefs are that good this year. I don't think everything's clicking for them. You got Dallas, Green Bay. That's going to be a good one. Well, let me skip that one. Rams, Colts going to be a good one. Can Daniel Jones and the Colts, can they continue? Can they stay? Speaking of momentum, can they stay with the momentum? Can they continue to play some good mistake-free football, take the show on the road? Just went to Tennessee. Now, albeit Tennessee's not a good team, now go out to L.A. Should be a lot of Colts fans out there too. So let's see what the Colts can do at the round. We're going to find out a whole lot about the Colts this week. Cowboys and Packers, Sunday Night Football. Micah Parsons returns to Dallas. I think this is bad news for the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb's already hurt. Lamb is out. Tyler Booker's out. You're already missing your starting center, Cooper Beebe. You got injuries on defense. Oh, man, this game can get out of hand. And Green Bay's coming off a disappointing loss to the Cleveland Browns. Can't believe I didn't mention it. The Browns upset the Green Bay Packers last week. And I think Green Bay was like 10-point favorite, I thought. They were 10-point favorites and they won that game. I think I seen that somewhere. But the Browns defense pretty good, man. We Patriots, we see the Browns in a few weeks. But Browns upset Green Bay in Cleveland, so that was a shocker. Funny thing, I didn't even know that was that. I didn't know that happened too late on the night. I just assumed Green Bay won until I saw the highlights, and until I seen some things. So Green Bay coming off a loss, they were mad they lost that game. I expect to get the best Green Bay team, and they're going to play pretty good. I expect they're going to play pretty good against Dallas. Probably take away George Pickens and make that beat somebody else. No CeeDee Lamb, no Cooper Beebe, and no Tyler Booker this game. Dallas Smith a lot of story. This game can get out of hand. And Micah's going to want to do something. Micah's going to want to put his imprint all on this game. So I'm calling 2 sacks right now, maybe even 3 for Micah Parsons going up against Tyler Guyton. This is going to be an interesting game. Can't wait for that. But it's going to be interesting. Patriots, Panthers, we got to get back on track. Coming off a disappointing loss to the Steelers, but we turned the ball over a lot. I expect my Patriots to win. I just did a show. I got us 23-17. Close game, but I think we fight it out and we win this game. Drake made those 2 touchdowns. We get out to Bryce Young, get some turnovers. We win and seal the game. Got to start winning at home. Got to win at home for the Patriots. On Monday Night Football, you got the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Dolphins. Both are winless. I think I'm gonna go with the Dolphins at home to win this one. I think Dolphins can get this one for the Jets. Just think they got a little more, and they've had some extra time to prepare. Because remember they played the Bills last Thursday, so I think Dolphins will beat the Jets. And then you got another game at about an hour after that with the Bengals and the Broncos. So I'm gonna go with Denver in that one. I don't believe in this Jake Browning. I don't. It's not gonna work. He's already turned the ball. I actually think since he should put a call in for they should put a call in for maybe Russell Wilson. The Cincinnati Bengals should put a call in for Russell Wilson and get Russell Wilson away from the Giants. That's what they should do. Or either Jameis. I think they need to be putting a call in. Or hey, Kirk Cousins still available with the Falcons. So I think Bengals need to do that. I don't think this Jake Brown stuff. I don't think it's gonna work. It could work sometime, and it worked a couple years back when he got hurt. This ain't gonna cut it. This it's not gonna cut it. But that's going to be it for my week 3 recap and week 4 preview. We are a quarter through the season. This is week 4. We are a quarter through the season. Still got some undefeateds. Still got some winless. Still got some teams that are split so far. Got some teams that are under 500. So we got a lot going on first quarter of the season. Right now is when the time. Now's the time when you're starting to really find out what you have in your team after the first quarter of the season. You get all the kinks out the first couple of weeks. Now everything's starting to round again. You kind of know what you are around week 4, week 4 or week 5 going to the second quarter of the season, man. So that's gonna be it for the show. Hey, if you like this, make sure you hit the like button. If you like this video, hit the like button, give me that thumbs up. Make sure you share the content and make sure you are subscribed to the Ken's Pat Talk Patriots podcast, man. Hope you guys like this episode of my recap, my weekly recap. And I'll be back next week, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one.